Hi guys, my name is Lauren and today I'm going to show you how to do this smoky eye. Alright, so I already have this eye done. We're going to start working on this one. Just going to clip my hair back using these little double prongy clip thingies. Okay, so now we're going to prep the eye with Urban Decay's Eden. Start on the lid area. This is going to help prevent the shadow from creasing and help it last all night long. So I'm going to work from light to dark. So the first color I'm going to put under my brow bone, just using like a blending brush, is Max Blanc type. It's a nice matte color, so it's not going to give you any shimmer, but we'll go in later. Notice there's more shimmer on this one. We'll go in later after everything is completed to add that shimmer. But for now we're just using this as a base. With the same brush, I'm going to take Max Saddle and Brown Script. I'm going to use Saddle first and then go back with the Brown Script. And I'm just lightly buffing it in the crease area. It is kind of high. It's where the bone is right there. Mainly I'm going in with the saddle to create my foundation where I know where I'm going to put the color, because it's easier to blend out. If I were to just do the Brown Script alone, it would look really orangey and it would be harder to blend out. Now that that's done, I'm going to prime my eyelid with Max Black Track. So I just use a little bit by getting the back of my brush and dipping it into the product and rolling it off on the back of my hand. Then using my finger, I'm going to put it on my lid area and tapping the product into the lash line. You can use a brush too if you don't want to use your finger, but I just prefer to use my finger. It's faster for me. And the more that you tap it with your finger, the line kind of softens up, so it's not a harsh line. Now I'm going to take a flatter brush like so. This is mainly used to pack in the product that you're using. So I'm going to take it upside down like so. Pack it into my lash line. Because if you just start packing it on the eye, what's going to happen is you're going to create a space between somewhere like where your eyeliner usually goes and then the color. You're going to have a weird gap. So to prevent that from happening, just make sure you pack it down into the lash line, and then after you can turn it the other way and start lightly going up. Open your eye every now and then to make sure that you're not going too far. You still want to see a gap between the Brown Script and the saddle and in between the black. And for the black, I'm just using Max Carbon. Any black eyeshadow will work as long as you have a nice base to build upon. The whole point is to get a cream consistency on the base. That way the powder has something to stick to, because if it doesn't have anything to stick to, you're going to end up with those greasy lines and it's not going to look very nice. Now I'm going to use a brown color in between the black and the lighter brown. I'm going to use Max Embark. And I'm just going to take it with a nice poofy blendy brush. And again, I want to stay really low. So almost like at first, if you want to use like the black for a guideline, just go over the black just to ensure. Then you'll know what your limits are. Whereas instead just like going in that area first, because what will happen is you'll end up with a bigger smoky eye and you won't want that. I'm going to tap a little bit using my black to kind of Flush it in there too, but just a little bit. Sometimes, especially if you have kind of like a receding eye, like I do a little bit, see how it poofs right here? What you can do is close your eye and lift up to get in there, and that'll avoid the creasing as well. Now I'm just going back with my other two brown colors, Saddle and Script, and defining that to make sure that it's still there. I still want to see it. I don't want these colors to go up any further than I've placed them, because what happens is it creates a new color and then it's all over blended, and then it just doesn't turn out very nice. You want to still see the three different colors, but very softly blended together. Okay, so now I'm going to put that shimmery color that we talked about, like how you see on this side. This one's a little bit matte. You can keep it matte, or you can add the shimmer. I prefer the shimmer, especially for like evening wear. I think it just looks a little bit nicer. I'm going to use MAC's Shroom. I'm going to use a smaller brush like so. I have my product already on there. I'm going to kind of like lightly go in under the brow. Take a little bit more and go in here, just a little bit. Just on the inner corner of the eye. And then if you have to, kind of buff out that line. You can do like so with the same brush, Brown Script and Saddle. And then blend this in as well. There's no product on this brush. I'm gonna take a standard baby wipe. I'm gonna place my hand like so. I'm gonna wrap it around my finger like that. Okay, so some people like to use tape to create this look. I just do it this way because it's the easiest way for me to do it, because I always end up with a ton of black, especially when I first started doing this look. I would end up with black all over, so I have no foundation on right now. So what I do to create that line is I start wiping underneath here, and in one motion, wipe out. Now if you wipe up, you're gonna create a harsh line up. And unless you want that, then that's fine, but I don't like that look. I don't prefer it for myself. So you can already see that I have a line right here. I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit more. I wrapped my finger on a new section so it wouldn't smudge. And then kind of clean up around it. And that's it. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and fill in my eyebrows. I'm gonna do my full foundation, some highlighting and contouring and a little bit of blush. And then I will show you guys the complete look. So this is the final look of the black smoky eye. If you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial, please subscribe to my channel for more how-to hair and makeup videos. Thanks.